So welcome everyone to Sadeva classes. Today we are going to see the Pythagoras theorem, its converse, then Pythagorean triplet, property of 30, 60, 90 triangle, then property of 45, 45, 90 degree, then similarity and right angle triangle, and theorem of geometric mean. This is the second chapter of Maths Part 2 of Standard 10 Maharashtra Board. So let's begin. So what is Pythagoras theorem? You have already learned this theorem in standard 8 or 9. So what is Pythagoras theorem? In a right angle triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the remaining two sides. This is a right angle triangle PQR. In triangle PQR, angle PQR is equal to 90 degree and PR is the hypotenuse. So what can we say that length of PR square is equal to length of PQ square plus length of QR square. We will write this. We'll write this as PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square. Here PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square. Okay. So if we get the lengths, if the lengths are R, P and Q, then what can we say that QR square is equal to PR square plus R square. Sorry, P square plus R square. Then we have to learn Pythagorean triplet. So what is Pythagorean triplet? In a triplet of natural numbers, if the square of the largest number is equal to the sum of the squares of remaining two numbers, then the triplet is called as Pythagorean triplet. For example, we have given a triplet 11, 60 and 61. We have to find the square of, we have to take the square. Square of 11 is 121. Square of 60 is 3600 and square of 61 is 3721. So we have to add the squares of two smaller numbers. So that is the square of 11 plus square of 60, that is 121 plus 3600, that is, so answer is 3721, and this square is equal to the square of remaining number, square of the remaining number, that is 61. So if such a condition occurs, then the square of the largest number is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two numbers. In this case, we can say that 11, 60 and 61, this is a Pythagorean triplet. We can say that it is a Pythagorean triplet, right? Next, then we have to study property of 30, 60, 90 triangle, and we have to apply it in the practice set 2.1. So in acute angles of a right angle triangle, if acute angles of a right angle triangle are 30 degree and 60 degree, so one angle is 30, another is 60, and one is the remaining one is 90, then the side opposite 30 degree angle is half of the hypotenuse. It is half of the hypotenuse, and the side opposite to 60 degree angle is root 3 upon 2 times the hypotenuse. This is the property of 30, 60, 90 triangle. We have to apply this whenever the questions arise. Question will arise. Then property of 45 degree, 45 degree, 90 degree. If the acute angles of a right angle triangle are 45, 45 and another is 90, then each of the perpendicular sides is 1 upon root 2 times the hypotenuse. 1 upon root 2 times the hypotenuse. Next, we have to see the similarity and right angled triangle. What is the theorem? In a right angle triangle, if the altitude is drawn to the hypotenuse, then the two triangles formed are similar to the original triangle and to each other. So this is our right angle triangle ABC. We have taken this altitude BD. So BD perpendicular to segment AC. Then what can we prove? That there are three triangles formed. First triangle is the bigger one, the biggest one, ABC. Then we have another triangle ABD, and we have DBC or BDC. Then what is to prove? That ADB is similar to ABC, BDC is similar to ABC, and ADB and BDC are similar. So for these two triangles are similar to each other, and they are also similar to the parent triangle, that means the biggest triangle. Okay, so we are not going in the proof. We'll take another separate lecture for that video. Okay, then what is the theorem of geometric mean? What is the theorem of geometric mean? In a right angle triangle, the perpendicular segment to the hypotenuse from the opposite vertex is the geometric mean of the segments into which the hypotenuse is divided. So what is given? PQR is a right angle triangle and QS is perpendicular to hypotenuse PR. Segment QS is perpendicular to hypotenuse QR. Then square of QS square is equal to PS into SR. PS into SR. Okay, we have to remember this much only, that segment QS is the geometric mean of segment PS and SR. It is the geometric mean of segment PS and SR. Then the important thing is that the Pythagoras theorem is there. We are going to learn this theorem and it is asked in the exams. What is Pythagoras theorem? In a right angle triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of remaining two sides. This is the triangle ABC. AC is the hypotenuse. So square of AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Square of AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Now what is given in triangle ABC? Angle ABC is 90 degree. We have to prove that AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. We have to construct. What we have to construct? We have to draw perpendicular segment BD on side AC, and ADC is the betweenness. ADC is the betweenness. You have seen what is betweenness in standard 9. So let's start the proof. In right angle triangle ABC, segment BD perpendicular to hypotenuse AC, right? Therefore, we have seen this theorem, this one, similarity and right angle theorem. So because of the similarity of because of the similarity of right angle triangles, then these three triangles, the three triangles which are seen in the diagram, ABC similar ADB and it is similar to triangle BDC, right? Then we have taken two triangles, the ABC, triangle ABC similar triangle ADB. Therefore we can take the corresponding ratio of their corresponding sides. AB upon AD is equal to BC upon AB is equal to AC into AB. Therefore AB upon AD is equal to AC upon AB. We have to cross multiply, we get AB square is equal to AD into AC. This is the point number 1. Similarly we can take triangle ABC similar to triangle BDC. This triangle BDC and triangle ABC, they are similar. The ratio of their corresponding sides, AB upon BD is equal to BC upon DC is equal to AC upon BC. Therefore we get BC upon DC is equal to AC upon BC. So cross multiplying, we get BC square is equal to DC into AC. Then adding 1 and 2, we have to add 1 and 2. By adding 1 and 2, we get AB square plus BC square is equal to AD into AC plus DC into AC. Now AC is common, so it is taken outside the bracket. So what remains? AD plus DC. But if we see the diagram, AD plus DC is equal to AC. Therefore AC into AC is equal to AC square, and we get the theorem. Which theorem? That AC, we get the proof that to prove that AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. AB square plus BC square. This is the Pythagoras theorem. It is asked in the exam and you have to write in the same manner given in your textbook. So what is the converse of Pythagoras theorem? What is the converse? In a triangle, if the square of one side is equal to the sum of the squares of remaining two sides, then the triangle is a right angle triangle. Getting? So this is the first half of this practice set 2.1. Second half will be second half will be available soon. Now what we have learned, let's have a small revision. We have seen the Pythagoras theorem, then Pythagorean triplet, then we have seen the property of 30, 60, 90 degree triangle, then property of 45, 45, 90 triangle, then similarity and right angle triangle, theorem of geometric mean, and also the Pythagoras theorem. In a right angle triangle, the squares of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of remaining two sides. This is very important, guys, and you have to remember this theorem. It is asked in the examination. or it may be asked as an activity also, because there is a new pattern of known as activity. To complete the activity, it may be asked in the activity. And finally, we have seen the converse of Pythagoras theorem. Converse of Pythagoras theorem. So thank you for watching this video. Do like, subscribe, share, and if you haven't seen our previous videos, I'm giving the link in the description. So please have a watch, and thank you once again.